There is now recording going on.
Oof.
So,
professionalism.
Yes, I'm bathed in professionalism.
So am I.
Yeah.
As am I.
As you. Let's get on with the goddamn show!
This is Doghouse Bastards Radio.
Come gather round, all ye bastards, and raise up a cup to this arsed.
Ladies and gentlemen!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to this episode 156 of the DHB radio show. I'm gonna explain what's going on here. 156.
Have I been asleep?
I think we've all been asleep. If you're listening to this show and thinking, what's happened to 150 to 155? Well, let me explain what's going on.
It's turned into the better times. What's going on?
I know, exactly. The better times. We just... here's the thing, you see, now, of course...
Or is it the Bonobo show?
Who knows?
That one's funny, is it?
We, of course, wanted to do this big 150 marathon show, and that was the plan. That's why we were doing the 149 A, B, C, D, everything else. But we just can't get things sorted out where everyone's free. I think we've got like 2 weekend dates that we have, or we could have used over the next couple of months. But either Pink's away, or Steve's away, or... You know, someone's away, you can't do it. Pink's, of course, engrossing his iPad there, doesn't know what we're saying. But
do you know what? I am listening.
Oh, you really?
See these things in my ears?
Yes.
They're called fucking
But you're
headphones.
not paying fucking attention for. You're sitting looking at your little iPad screen. Fucking.
It's called work.
Why are you doing work during the show?
Taylor, if
Work.
you've seen these photos of someone with a pillowcase over her head.
Oh!
Wow. Folks, of course, so here's what's happened. Is we just can't seem to arrange when everyone's free to do this big fucking marathon show that we plan to do. It's still going to happen, but I think what we're going to do is go back to just regular numbering. Forget about the whole 150
It'll
event.
take us forever to get to 200.
Oh, exactly. So, but I'm thinking, here's what my idea is. Is that we have, I've mentioned before about the idea of having a kind of DHB clan gathering, and I still think that's a great idea, where we organise somewhere. I'm thinking of having more, but I'm open to suggestions, of course, where we say, right, this is the date we'll say in July, midsummer, lovely weather. We all go there for a weekend. We hire out log cabins or hotels or wherever we can, and we have like a live recording of a show there in front of whoever can come, listeners, friends. We all get together, and we do a marathon thing then. We just broadcast for a whole weekend almost. We record for a whole weekend. What do you think, Lurch Monster? Of course, you're here. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm alright.
Right, okay. What do you think about this idea?
Oh, it sounds fantasticals.
But it does. Well, it's because I would love to do
Fortunately,
the
I can't
big
fucking go.
because it's a weekend,
I know.
and you can't take one weekend off.
No, my empire would crumble.
You couldn't have. I mean, you couldn't like. I know you've got some butcher friends.
My
who can
empire
maybe
would still crumble.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
I've never had a day off in about 3 years now.
You've been
proper time off in 3 years.
Yeah.
That's not technically true because the council came around to your time off.
What?
On a Tuesday when you were knocking the shite at the missus.
Yes.
Yes.
A day off
Okay.
is different from time off.
Right. Okay. But you've not had a proper kind of organised holiday as such, or a break away from work. You've been pretty much kind of constantly working.
Pretty much. I had like 2 days in October last year. And that was about it.
Oh,
Went up
really?
to Inverness and got smashed.
Of course, yes. But why don't you? I mean, it's plenty of notice.
I was during the week though.
But
Weekend, I make lots of money during the weekend though.
right, okay. But could you not again, you've got, I know one guy who's got, shares a name with me, who's a butcher, who you could probably call in to cover for you for
Steals my recipes.
Isn't the whole point of being your own boss that you can actually organise your own time?
I think after another 2.5 years. Oh, here's me.
Right.
Because I'm a slave to the bank manager just now. You see.
So not even like with like 3 months notice here, you know?
I know.
that
Shit,
you could
is it?
arrange
Why don't you? Here's an idea for you, right? Obviously,
Okay.
Why don't you become the king of butchers? and I know what everyone out there is thinking. You just won't get a crown.
He's
big
already
enough.
very close. He's the baron of butchers, if you will.
Well, he is the baron, but you won't get a crown big enough. But the thing is, why don't you franchise this shit?
Right.
Tilly Butcher franchises.
Oh.
Rolling it out.
You are, of course, gathering a lot of steam on the old social medias. You're one of the few butchers who's managing to master the social media format. You know, one of the ones who's not a complete retard stroke thief off your stuff, that you post unique and new things. I was speaking to a person today who said the appeal of your place is that you try new things. Some things may work, some things are shit.
Yeah.
But you're willing to try new things, like new recipes for... Who else thought about doing Dorito fucking sausages? You know what I'm saying?
Give it another couple of weeks, everybody.
Everybody,
And
exactly,
do you know
yeah.
what? Do you know what? I don't like bigging the telly butcher for obvious reasons, but
Yeah.
I did
Because-
have Dorito sausages this morning in a wee bread bap, smeary of butter, and Dorito sausages halved in fried egg on top,
Good thinking.
and drop you a sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Mechty.
Oh,
They win.
Mehdi.
Mehdi, aye.
I mean, well, of course, you've come round today as well with some more sausages and some Kraken rum. Unleash the Kraken rum sausages, I believe.
No.
Oh, fuck you then.
They'll be ready tomorrow. You did get pulled pork. Barbecued pulled pork. Fucking
That's what I'm excited about.
McGinty heated bar thing.
Now, pulled pork sausages or just pulled pork?
A joint.
Oh, really?
Of pork, of pork
holy
you will have to pull.
fuck.
And do you know what? Everyone out there will be watering at the mouth, right?
Honest to
which
God.
is hungry and looking for sustenance. But do you know there is only one thing
Right.
that would probably make people hungrier than this? Charles Wilson's ass.
Well, do you know what?
Sweet meat.
I've had some people saying that they were laughing their tits off last week at poor Charles getting abused over his sweet badonkadonk. It's people who said that they had the headphones in and had to stop and lean against things to catch their breaths.
Berate themselves
Thinking-
against gates.
Yes, thinking of Charles Wilson's sweet black cherry.
Oh,
Exactly. In fact, I thought about a fun little thing we could do. You know, a fun little segment we could do is, you know, can you as a listener, are you as sweet as Charles's ass? I mean,
well, we could have a comparison. I mean, I actually wonder when Stephen Hawking,
Right.
the renowned
The
Stephen Hawking,
yes.
is talking about that magical black hole.
oh, magical black hole.
Is he actually talking in code about Charles Wilson?
When you set a probe into space aimed at that lovely black hole and it cracks open, it pulls in. It pulls in the.
It's a black hole that it's like a kind of a like, how shall we say, a black meat version of a Dyson.
It's so wonderfully dense that it sucks in all matter from
It
around
just
by.
takes- exactly.
Yes.
As he walks down the street, vehicles start to tremble.
Exactly.
That black hole.
I mean, listeners, of course, if you had, you know.
It's that time of week again when I have to ask, are any of you out there as sweet as Charles's ass?
So, we have to ask, are any of you out there as sweet as Charles's ass?
You know, I'm actually wondering, right?
Right.
that- you know how, like, if you get two magnets,
Ah.
you can't push them together.
Right.
Right, and all sorts of crazy shit goes on.
Yes.
Right, so you're talking about, like, a magnet, so gravitational pull.
Yes, okay.
If you could imagine that if you could get in the same postcode Charles Wilson's ass,
Right,
which,
right.
let's face it, has got a tremendous gravitational pull,
True, yes, true.
and the Lurch Monster's head.
Oh!
now,
Holy fuck.
are we talking about some kind of cataclysmic proportion style shit going on?
There would instantly be a huge black hole.
You'd rip the space-time continuum, Marty.
Exactly. We'd be flung back to the age of dinosaurs.
Oh, it would be amazing.
We'd be back in Victorian times.
Is the kind of shit that would go on that you'd have a Polaroid of your family and
Right.
his head would be gone.
Oh, like Back to the Future.
Like he's erased from existence.
But I mean,
Disappearing.
but then again, also as you said, using the kind of magnetic repulsion and propulsion theory, you know, if they got even closer than say a couple of yards, would the push against each other drive them apart? I mean, poor Lurch. Say Charles landed in the city in a plane. Lurch could be launched to the back of his shop. You know?
Like Hancock.
In fact, there's the first comparison there. Charles Wilson's ass or Hancock's ass?
Or Hancock's ass. Okay, right.
Charles all the way, would it?
Charles all the way. He wins.
Speaking of back in time, Back to Future Marty,
Right.
I discovered something yesterday
Okay.
that shocked and appalled me.
Shocked and appalled you.
Yes.
Right.
Can you possibly bring up YouTube's?
I can, yes.
I would like you to play a song.
Play a song.
Yes.
Oh, that's okay. Well, you fire away,
On
sir.
YouTube, I would like you to play a song. The
I'm
song
prepped.
is I Want a New Drug by Huey Lewis in the News.
I Want a New Drug by Huey Lewis. Now, I do enjoy a bit of Huey Lewis in the News, as does Pink. I mean, whenever we, kick on this fat boy.
What?
You can't be a bit of Huey Lewis on the news. So, now you want to hear this, I Want a New Drug.
Before you play it,
Okay.
what film theme tune ripped this song off?
Oh, really?
From the 80s.
I'd assume we actually have to hear it first before we can answer.
So you're saying this was ripped off by a film?
Yes.
The theme tune?
The theme tune from a film ripped this song completely off.
An 80s film?
An 80s film.
Right, okay.
I'm actually starting to think that the Lurch has turned into the DHB's version of Paul Gambaccini.
Wait a minute. Oh. I'm going to say Ghostbusters.
Correct.
Holy fuck, straight away. Oh, wow, you're right.
See, now, if you stop that one and play another one called I Want a New Drug Ghostbusters, it'll play the two that are at the top and you can hear it.
I do actually have a cherry coke here. I can recreate the gatekeeper again from last week's show.
Yeah, that was fantastic. So, I Want a New Drug, Ghostbusters.
It'll be a photo of the Ghostbusters logo and Huey Lewis is scooping.
I've got it here. A mashup, if you will.
Play it.
Of
It's
the two.
fucking scary.
Okay, here we go. This is
Sit back and enjoy.
I'll sit back and enjoy then, shall I? Again, what a great intro song that is. Oh my god!
Exactly, so here it.
Oh!
Ruined Ghostbusters for me.
That's spooky. Wow, that's pretty spooky. Now, holy shit!
Now you see, if they're not Ghostbusters liable to give them money, then surely Vanilla Ice can actually then tell Queen to go fuck themselves as well. Then because he got fucked over.
Because Ghostbusters came out after the song was released. After this, I Want a New Drug song was released. Old Ray Parker Jr. Mm-hmm. Holy fuck.
I Want a New Drug was, I think, start of the year.
Right.
That was Ghostbusters were late in 84 summertime, I think.
Really? Okay.
What an arsehole!
That's pretty.
Ruining Ghostbusters for me.
That's pretty spooky. You've nailed that one. Holy shit.
I think Johnny Cash was
Oh, nice.
I'm pretty sure Johnny Cash did it one on the song as well.
Really?
Folsom Prison Blues is a rip-off of something.
Is it really?
Most of Led Zeppelin stuff is a rip-off of something.
Is it really?
No.
I'm not a big Led Zeppelin fan.
Oh, contentious.
I know.
Most of Strange Times is a rip-off of something.
Once again, the views of the butcher are not those that are followed by ourselves.
Yes, exactly. Gentlemen, before we carry on, let me once again thanks to our sponsor, Ian Lees, who has his own blog, oilfueltrash.wordpress.com.
Has he bought like a big year's worth of advertising?
He's paid a few shows worth, but was really to help us out. But thank you for that.
Did he drop a couple of quid?
A couple of quid, exactly.
Exactly.
But no, I mean, again, I have had a good look at this blog, and it is some pretty funny stuff. Have a look at it, folks. Oil Fueled Trash. I believe if you search Facebook, you'll see on there as well. There's a page, Oil Fueled Trash. But have a look at his stuff there as well. And again, thank you, of course, again to our other sponsor, Paul Law, who came up with our new cartoon logo we use for the show, which is fantastic. And again, thank you all who've been using our DHBshop.com, because this week, even more fucking sales. I'm very excited.
Do you want me to pass you a clip for your nose, you brown nose and whore that you are?
Listen, too right. Listen, these guys are paying the fucking bills.
That far up their arse, all you can see is his
Hey,
face.
listen. Not only are they getting some fucking quality merchandise, that people are reporting.
Not only are they not having to wait 9 months for it.
Exactly. People are reporting getting things in like 2 days, 3 days to the store, which is fantastic. But they're all saying they're very happy with it too. It's all great stuff, So again, thank you, folks, for keeping us going.
Is that a slight at previous T-shirt suppliers?
Possibly.
Imagine.
Oh, look, I will have your stock made for you within 5 days, or you get it for free. 3 months later. Hello. Can you reply to your phone calls, please? Hello. Fucking. So yeah, things are far, far better now with our new supplier, and who hopefully will have their own promo site up shortly. We can
the thing is, right? I do have a touchy of a gripe.
Okay.
And it's a very generic one.
About T-shirts in general, or just
things
our
in general.
merchandise?
Listen, when you are getting paid to do anything, from being a fucking lollipop lady stroke man to Prime Minister to whatever,
right?
Your job has a basic description.
Yes.
So therefore, the minimum that you need to do to get your wages is the minimum job description.
Exactly.
So, and I'm sure this grinds your shit
Absolutely.
as much as it. Now, it could be anything. You go into a generic supermarket shop. The person serving has a face like a scalped arse.
Oh, God, yes.
Unbelievable.
Well, that happened to me, of course, but I'll get to that once you've got
yes,
to
I
know.
believe so.
Yeah.
Oh, we can segue into that in a minute.
Yeah.
But I have a gripe, and it's one I've aired before. Now, because I'm now down in civilization, I'm doing a little bit more of eating out.
Okay.
I'm going out to the odd establishment, and I'm, how should we say, getting some very, very fine quality food. But
You're
then
trying new things. You're broadening your horizons.
Oh, no,
Your culinary landscape, if you will.
I was in an Indian restaurant this week in Inverurie, and I shit you not, the food was of the highest caliber.
Oh, right, okay.
Now, when you go in and your expectations are surpassed, the service is excellent, you don't begrudge a wee chippy. You know, like, here you go, there's a wee fiver for yourself. Because
Yes.
honestly, that shit was fucking blinding.
Okay.
Whereas you go into some McScummy shithole in, say, the generic mall in the middle of Aberdeen. What the fuck's it called? That fucking shithole.
Union Square.
Union Square.
Right.
Now, I walked into a restaurant that was, how shall we say, similar name to Frankie and Benny's, right? Now,
Okay.
we walked in there last night, myself and Mr. Phil O'Pish.
Okay.
Now, we walk in. Now, these places generally have a greeter that goes, "Good evening, sirs. Would
Yes.
you table for two?" Well done. Yes, there's only two of us, right? But we walk in, there's nobody there.
Okay.
They're all serving, but you'd think the place was full. No, it wasn't. There was only about, 15 folk there. So we seat ourselves.
Right.
I go and grab menus because they're at the front door, because that's normally what they hand to you, and I'm sitting down and you reading and looking around, there's fucking nobody there. So I have to attract the attention of a waitress. Excuse me, yeah, over here.
I can imagine you sitting back with the fingers in the air clicking. You know that.
Garçon!
Not quite.
Okay.
But I reined it in a little bit. Excuse me, yeah, we had to kind of seat ourselves and we got our own menus, but is there any chance you can get someone here because we're wanting to, like, order some food? Yeah, no bother. 5 minutes elapse and she's still fucking about.
Right.
We're ready to order, and quite literally both look at each other and go, fuck this. And we're up and we just fucking march off out.
So you had to wait 5 minutes and you marched out.
Did you topple anything over?
No,
Did you kick a fucking baby out of a high chair?
I can't
In
confirm.
fury.
You cunt.
You little bastard!
I can't confirm or deny.
You and your fucking mashed chips! Sorry.
I'm not saying that I flipped her the bird as I walked out the place.
Oh, right, okay.
So walked to the next place. Couldn't have been more helpful. I think it was Chiquitos.
Right, okay.
Right.
Oh,
you know,
okay, yes.
I went in for a wee bit of Mexican, and not only A, were we served, B, the food was quite tasty.
Right.
The one that served us, I'd have knocked the puddings out of her, right?
Right, okay.
The three sitting to the left of us, admittedly, touchy old for them these days.
Okay.
Still would have knocked the puddings out of them. So, on the whole, the dining experience was elevated. But once again, as I say, the option of giving money should be your choice.
Oh, the whole tipping culture
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yes.
Now, but what annoys me now is that when you go and you pay with card now, is that the machine then goes, would you like to tip? Well, fuck off.
Can I? Oh, I never
Yes.
knew about this.
You know
I
what
should
I mean?
get this in my
Right.
shop.
No,
What?
get fucked.
No. Would you like to give a tip? Once again, that's discretionary. What do you mean? No, I'll fucking put some in the tip jar on the way out.
Right.
Because it says, would you like to give a tip? And then I think it gives you then the options. How much would you like to? Oh, fuck
Then when you
off.
press no, it goes, he's not tipping!
Yeah,
He's
and
not
guaranteed.
tipping!
Yeah.
Guaranteed. There is a dispensary at the back with semen in it. That if you press no, it goes blah, 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 blah.
They've got a homeless man in the back alley that they keep fed
Oh.
with the scraps, and if you don't tip, they bring your plate out and go and jack off into that fucking mess.
There's nothing worse though than
Yeah.
when you get some jumped up upstart that has maybe fucking shoveled a few plates about in her time. Or their time, her time, his, sorry, right? So anyway, then it starts fucking going, no, you've got to tip because they survive on tips and everything. No!
No, but
No!
see, I
Right?
agree entirely.
Because, listen, I do a job, right? I don't get fucking tips for it. I do my job fucking well. The people aren't coming around going, hey, gee, you fixed that well. Here's a tip. No, I get my wages.
Exactly. And well, I mean, here's the thing. On that same matter as well. Now, I'm of the same thinking as you are. When it comes to tipping, I think it's all discretionary. It's all about if you give me a knockout service, if you're like friendly and welcoming and I'm served quickly and I've got drinks and I'm happy, you'll get a wee bit of a whatever change left. It could be a few quid there. That's for you. Thanks very much.
It could be pence.
It could be pence for all you know, but
better than nothing.
Because my thinking is that's you're getting paid a wage there. It's not up to me then to cover your extra, to give you extra money if you're, because there was one meal we went for that I think it was, where was it now? It was maybe
I feel there could be a good full-on rant from all three of us.
there was a meal I went for, and the service could not have been worse. This woman who was just like, yeah, what there, and slammed the plates down and just was a complete cunt. And I remember the bell came, and it's, of course, you have that thing saying, do you want to leave a tip, or leave a thing? No, and she looked at me like I just shat in her shoe. And I feel like saying to her, you've done nothing at all to deserve me give you any more money than you're due, because you're a cunt. I was listening to there's a couple of podcasts I listen to, other than, of course, our own, that, and one of these podcasts is based in the States, and over there, of course, that's a tipping culture.
So is it not the Strange Times then?
No, it's not, no. It's,
like listen to us.
Like listen to us, exactly. It's, listen to this podcast in the States, and it's a good podcast, really good show, I really enjoy it, but the hosts of this show are both former waitresses, whatever they are, I see, that's fine. But they're defending the fact that people have to tip, because people, that is giving you your wage and it's paying your way, and you can't survive without tips. And they're telling stories about how there was one group of guys come in for a meal and left like $10. And the waitress chased them out, giving them abuse, saying, you fucking wankers, this is my livelihood. And they're like, wait a minute,
why didn't you go to night school, get a better fucking education, become the king of butchery? There you go.
There you go, exactly.
It's slightly different over there, because, having never been to America, when you go in, it's like, hello there, sir, my name is Simon, and I'm going to be your server for the evening. And they look after you. It's a personal experience. They take it on board. It's that they look, sorry, is everything okay? Yeah, can I get you? And then you're paying, in a sense, a little bit for their time. But they've gone that extra mile.
But that should come. But then my point being, though, is that if you're getting paid a wage, like you said there about your job, and where you're paid to perform to a certain level. If I'm paying a waiter to come work for me in my restaurant, I'm saying to them, right, I'm going to pay you this wage. However, I need you to be presentable, friendly, welcoming, to encourage more trade. I don't expect you then to have to do that to earn more tips. You have to do that to earn your wage. You see,
there's an argument for and against, but what I'm saying is that over here they're fucking shit,
right?
It's they think that coming in and grunting and snorting and for fuck's sake, what a face, and then what's worse is that if you're serving, then you get into a bit of chit chat and they start telling you that their life is shit.
I was making more money on the dole, man.
No,
do you know there was one time that we went for a meal in a place called the Cocked Hat. I'm going to name it because they're cunts. Because they've shafted me over twice for meals.
Everything
Absolutely.
So much more reality based.
Oh, far better, exactly. This place, I saw a waitress carrying a plate of food who, again, completely couldn't care about her job. And she sneezed into the plate of food. Right? Now, of course, it wasn't our plate, but I then watched her go in the corner.
Wise up.
I then watched her go around the corner and drop on this pensioner's table. And I had to go over and say, excuse me, you've just sneezed in that man's fucking pasta. Can you? Oh, no, I haven't. I just fucking watched you horrible. Manager, please. Look, he just fucking sneezed in that boy's food and then put in his...
I was in the same place and the waiter came out and he had his thumb in my soup.
Behaviours.
And I said, why the fuck have you got your thumb in my soup? He says, I've got an infection in my nail and I'm meant to keep it warm. I said, well, stick up your arse. He says, oh, I do when I'm in the kitchen.
Okay. But there you go. It's... this whole kind of, it's not as bad in the States, of course, because there's a very kind of, they even calculate how much tip you have to give.
Oh, you've got like a percentage.
Is it 10% or something of your bill?
Here's the thing that boiled my piss one time, right? So you get your bowl and you put your money in and whatnot. So, what I'll do is if I'm giving a tip, I'll quite often just empty what's in my pockets in, because at the end of the day, currency is currency.
Here's your shrapnel.
It's welcome.
Yes.
Because believe me, if I see money on the fucking floor, I'm picking it up because it's free.
Yeah,
you fucking take it. I don't give a fuck.
If you put money in that tip jar or that tip little dish they give you as well that doesn't float, then they're looking like you just shot on the plate,
right?
Yeah.
Now,
if it doesn't fold or float, yeah.
Now, what they seem to have, I think, in their head is it needs to be a round number denomination, right? Now, put some money in the bowl for this motherfucker this one time, right? He then scoops out the fucking coppers and pushes them back towards me.
No, you're shitting me.
Keep the brown stuff.
Aye. To which I sort of went, oh really? Like that, is it, my friend? Picked up the jar, put it all in my hand, and put it all back in my pocket. You can get fucked then.
See, I think you can be quite patronising though if you give them like. I never really eat out. I tend to sort of eat at home.
Well,
Because
of
I'm
course,
so
I mean,
fucking-
Well,
so
when you
fucking
serve
tired.
fine fucking produce, why not?
Well, yes. Occasionally though, you'll have a takeaway.
do you not get sick though of eating meat?
I do. Goodness, I
Isn't
got
that a
energy.
question for sausage breath?
Hey!
See if I get sick of it.
Oh, okay.
No, again.
Puddings and a hand.
That's it.
Well, you get bored with meat though.
Ah,
You can't get bored with meat, but at the same time, I'm too fucking tired sometimes to cook.
right.
Get
Go
the
in.
meat sweats.
Oh, all the time. I've got a towel. I've a special towel at work just to dab myself.
How you're not 34 stones beyond me, you know? I couldn't.
Sex is a good idea.
Sex, yeah.
Well,
I couldn't work at your shop.
well. There's the yin and the yang, isn't there?
I got.
I see what
Just
you did
got it.
there. I
Just
see
got
what
it.
you did there. Okay.
Subtle.
Subtle. Yes.
So that's good because I need lifts. That's
It's one of
good.
these.
I like casual lifts.
Hey, what do you mean you need lifts? He's gone. It's like he's still here.
Wow. So,
In joke heavy.
he who must not be named. We,
No, but occasionally I'll order a takeaway
right.
and like I'll make a point of trying rounding it up so it's an even note.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
you
So
can
you'll
use-
try and order as much as you can up to say it's
A
£20.
£20 note,
Ah.
there or thereabout. And then you'll go to Sausage Breath, you get a door, because I might know him. And I don't need, like, potential customers knowing where I stay.
Good point.
So, she'll go and pay, so, how much is it? £20, okay. And then she'll go raking for coppers.
Oh, what?
Just patronise the cunt. Here's the money. Now, here you go, because you're clearly some kind of jakey bastard that needs to deliver food.
That's it.
Same with taxi drivers. That's why
Oh,
I no
God.
longer tip.
Well, taxi drivers as well is one of my big bugbears because taxis, again, folks, sorry for the kind of serious nature this is coming here, but taxi drivers in Aberdeen especially are the worst because they overcharge. We've got the most expensive taxis in Scotland from what I can gather. It's ridiculous how much these fucking cabbies
And
charge.
they're all prick.
Most expensive fucking lap dancers as well if you watch TV.
Exactly, but these fuckers are charging, I mean, from town to here, which is maybe like a 40-minute walk at the tops, you're talking about £10 to get that distance you see.
Bizarre because no matter what taxi you get into, wherever you're going, it's a tenner.
40
Exactly, yeah.
40-minute walk to town. Are you fucking
Not even that,
pulling
maybe
a car?
half an hour, maybe tops, you know. But again, it's we're talking about like 10 quid, and then look at like, where's my tip? Get fucked! You've moaned the whole way here, you bastard! You know, fucking.
I got a lot of taxi
£10.
drivers into the shop, and you'll go to them like, oh, it's £10.72, and they never go, just mark it 11,
Uh-huh.
like what you would do.
Right.
They never do that. So, fuck you. Gives me fucking 5 pence.
Exactly.
If it's £9.95, I'll wait for my 5 pence.
Yes, guys. Before we continue on here, we do have a caller on the line. Someone who we haven't heard on the show for a while, and I'm glad that he's back on the line.
Is it a moaning faced bastard?
Well, it's 50-50. We're not sure whether he's
Oh!
going to be weeping on the phone or raging on the phone.
Oh.
Hello, the Phraze. How are you doing, sir?
Hey, how you doing, motherfuckers?
Hey, Phraze. What's new with yourself, sir? How are you doing?
I'm fucking fan-fucking-tastic.
Now, oh
happy.
shit.
Happy phrase?
Happy Phraze.
Do we know him?
This must be the 10% like fucking rare risk of this happening, you see, you know? Because I mean,
I think.
Phraze, of course. I mean, we have well, Phraze has got like a kind of WhatsApp group thing for your upcoming wedding day. You see, and there's a group of people who are involved and invited along and blah blah, where he can then give people directions and tell people what's going on. But Phraze, you had a bit of a rant, or you've had several fucking rants recently about the whole wedding thing.
Is the wedding
How-
experience
Go
not going
there.
smooth?
How is the wedding
go
plans going, Phraze?
I'm gonna fucking open you up like a fucking tauntaun, mate. I swear to fuck.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm only asking. I mean, I can
Well, yeah.
imagine. I'm going to guess.
Fucking good evening. How's the wedding plans going? Oh, they're all going fucking hunky fucking dory.
Hold on. Wait, can I have a guess here?
Right,
What
Peg,
you
you have a
Wait,
guess.
but let me have a guess.
Okay.
No, you can't.
No, I can't. No. I'll have a guess here, and I know it's only 50-50
Do it.
between the crying and the angry phrase.
Okay.
I'll use my
And a
intuition
smashing
here.
pig in the face.
Right. I'm erring on the angry phrase
All
here.
right. Okay. That's a
Right.
good call there.
Is it?
Lurch, what about you? What do you think? Angry or sad?
Can I sit on the fence? I'm scared.
Okay, you sit on the fence. Now, I mean, Now, Phraze, I imagine here's what I imagine in my head. You see, here's Phraze, you know, at home with the feet up, having a wee bijou relaxette. You know, he's got some soothing whale song on the background. You know,
tracky bottoms on,
white
socks.
He's basically the pinnacle of comfort. You see, in his man throne. And he's got the plan on his lap, you know, maybe a wee whiskey in his hand, and the plan is just so easily laid out. There's not a single concern.
It's flowing like a river.
It's flowing like a smooth burn. So Phraze, can you confirm or deny that things are going swimmingly?
I'm gonna fucking kill a lot of you.
So, I mean, Phraze, you are having some. I mean, I say some. You're having a. Wait, Phraze, I'll say this much. Some of your messages on the WhatsApp wedding party kind of group have provoked folk to message me privately saying, is Phraze's head about to explode? Because you have turned very, very ranty.
I'm very ranty just now.
What's happening?
Ranty. All I've done is fucking rant.
So what's been happening that's been driving you crazy, Phraze?
People are pricks.
Okay.
All people, what a bunch of bastards.
Okay.
I swear to fuck, they're just nothing but arseholes.
Oh, really? How come? What's going on?
Right. Well, the first one was.
Would it be women by any chance?
Yes! Yes! It fucking is! Fucking every single fucking last one of them I can think of has been fucking women!
Oh, okay.
Oh, what a lucky guess.
Right. So
There's venom coming out of my headphones.
I know. I can feel my ears bleeding here. So, Phraze, what's been happening?
Right. First of all, it started, I think, the charity thing you guys covered, was it last week or the week before?
Right.
One of my mother's friends, fucking woman, says to us, no, since you've got everything, you know, we'll just donate to charity. And we're like, no. We put in a wee poem saying, you know, we've got everything we want, but it would be really nice if we've got high street vouchers and money.
Okay.
That way we can keep the money, and it's just really day funds. And it breaks, like a fucking neighbour did last night, we can replace.
Right, okay.
So that's the plan. But no, she wants to donate to charity. How about, go fuck you.
Oh, right, okay.
That's right. Hold on, charity. Go fuck yourself.
Now, Phraze, can we also confirm that that you had a friend who said, you know, can I bring a plus one? A plus one.
No. Get it right. Right. My
hell.
mother.
Okay.
Another
woman,
cunt.
fucking cunt.
Snake with tits. Okay.
Right. She invited a group of friends. Okay,
right.
For the wedding. As you do, you know, you have friends of the family and whatnot.
Her dogger pals.
One of the friends.
They're on the lay-by fucking jacking it. Look at my window, Mary! Look at my window! Stick a finger in my arse! Ah! Okay, sorry, you were saying.
That fucking cherry. No, one of my mum's friends invited couldn't make it, okay?
Okay.
On his invitation, he was on for the meal, he had a plus one.
Right.
Okay? But because the plus one can't make it, she says, it's okay, I'll come anyway. I'm like, no one knows you. I don't know you.
So this person has said, because the person that your mum knows isn't coming, they're going to come anyway, even though they've got no idea who the wedding party is or who you are.
Hold on, wait.
Exactly.
Fraser, shut up. Right, so what it was that someone who was third-hand invited by your mother has a plus one. So we're talking like your auntie's brother's dog's fucking budgie has been invited on a fucking string to your wedding. The person that was invited by your mother is now not coming, but the plus one has decided, oh, fuck it, I'm coming anyway.
Well, that's what she would like to do.
Oh!
But what's really happening is she's going to fuck. So if you're coming, you come to that's a freeloading fuck because you're not getting fed at our expense. Go fuck yourself.
Okay, right, okay. So...
and can I just point out, you sounded like another woman.
Well, true. Now, Phraze, of course, this I imagine would drive anyone to drink. But of course, imagine you again took us in your stride and just kept chilled. You know, didn't freak out or post on Facebook or woes me like he must not be named. But you
ranting fucking rant all the time.
Right? Okay. Now, because I have noticed, Phraze, a couple of kind of vague booking remarks myself. You know, so angry right now, ranty, rant. Well, how about you fucking tell us what's wrong with you then, you dickhead? You know, fucking vague bastard. So, right, so angry Phrase, cool Phrase, happy Phrase. What else has been happening with the wedding plans? I imagine things are swimmingly going.
We sacked the bridesmaid.
You've sacked a bridesmaid? Oh, shit! How can you sack a bridesmaid? Is this like a...
Easy. You're not welcome.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Whoa. Back up. Did they all hinge on the fact that you had to go and say to the bridesmaid, look, the usher's coming. He's hung like a fucking horse.
Right.
And he needs his
Or
plume,
should be hung like fucking...
and he's needing his plume sucked.
Right.
It's your job. And she said no.
No. Because it was Scott's going to be dancing and all that anyway, so get fucked, thing.
Oh, do I have to do the whole...
Almost dropped your name there, actually. I'm too glad like I didn't.
Have you got like a Zombie Savile fucking soundtrack playing in the background?
Phrase, go and boot that kid right in the fucking teeth right now. Go and put on a Doc Martin and boot that bairn right in the fucking nose. Honest to God, what the fuck? What kind of show is this when there's bairns screaming in the background? I'll pay you £5 whole pounds if you get a large knife and cut its fucking throat.
No, I don't think I will.
Okay, fine. So, right... You've sacked the bridesmaids. Why is the bridesmaid been sacked?
Because she's a prick.
Right,
That's all I'm going to say. She's done some stuff that she shouldn't have done, and we've asked her to do some other bits and pieces, and she's been emotionally blackmailing us for the last wee while. You know, look, I'm not going to, basically, if I'm not going to get done what I want done, I'm not going to be bridesmaid.
Oh,
and she
right.
said it last night, and we were like, you know what? You're not. Get fucked.
Wait, she was issuing ultimatums to the groom
Basically,
and bride?
Yeah, but basically what's happened is she got a dress, but she never told us it was a bit too tight, a bit nippy, you know, and her presumption was, I'll lose a wee bit of weight and I'll be fine.
Girls always say, I'll get a bit tighter and I'll drop some beef.
And don't get me wrong, she's not fat, she's far from fat, but she hasn't stopped eating and fucking drinking and whatnot. Obviously not giving a shit about the wedding. Ours.
Right.
Hold on, can I interject here? You said that she's not fat.
She's not.
Right, but I bet you she's fucking ugly.
Right, why would you be ugly, Pink?
Because all women are.
Oh, right, okay. Okay.
They're all ugly
don't reflect the jelly, but
increase in perfume and appetite.
Well, let's face it, if she's been pulled from the Caithness gene pool.
Right. So Phrase, of course, it's only a couple of short months until the big day itself.
8 weeks.
Are you looking forward to this as much as we are?
No. I'm looking forward to the day. I'm just not looking forward to this build-up because there's always something that's fucking up.
Now,
and
Phrase,
it's really pissing me off and making me very angry.
I don't mean to pour scorn on your preparations, but Pink and I spoke about this before the show. Is that surely for your wedding day, it's about you and the wife. It's not about
I thought it was about me.
Of course, it's about Pink.
You would think that.
Right,
You would think that.
So really then, why fucking worry about what everyone else does or thinks or blah blah? As long as you have a good day yourself, why wank away so much money on nonsense like, oh, we have to have special fitted dresses and uniforms and kilts and blah blah? Why not just jump in a car, go to Gretna Green, speak or organise to get married by Elvis, find Elvis, get him to marry you, and then have a fucking big party?
That's been discussed a couple of times this week.
Has it really?
Yes, it has.
I mean, listen, I know
Coming up this morning, it was discussed quite heavily.
Oh,
listen,
Right,
I know
Can we
it's
just do
your
it?
Fraser. I know it's your day, but surely you're going to take my suggestion on board, and that the first dance after the wedding night, is going to be the Wu-Tang Clang.
the Wu-Tang Clang.
Clang.
Okay. What song by the Clang would you have? played?
Anyone by I don't know. It could be the Clang, or it could be the Clan.
The Clan. It is. Yes. Okay. So.
On the clap.
So Phrase. Apart from that, of course, our preparations all done now. Is everything good to go?
Oh, as long as something else is a fuck up. Kelly's away. She's got her best mate as a bridesmaid now. She's fucked off just now, trying to get a new dress organised. So that's just fucking fun.
Right.
Fucking fun!
There we go. The first dance. I'll be doing the worm. I'll be body popping. I'll be bee dancing everywhere. It'll be beautiful.
I can't hear a fucking word you're saying. You're cutting off.
That's okay.
You.
And also, just to add to it, you know how you're wanting money?
Yeah, give me money.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
getting it. You're not getting any. I'm giving you a fucking present anyway, so you can kiss my hole.
But didn't you say it was a present you were making?
Yeah, well, it is
What's
actually.
that? I bet it's
So-
fucking pizza, you fucking clotty fuck.
No.
I don't want you sticking biting pizzas. You're sticking around your fucking cheap and all you fucking hoors. I'm telling you.
Fun-
No fucking pizzas, no fucking pink, scabby, shitty pizzas. Okay?
You're not getting a pizza because let's face it, you've had about 1,000 too many. Right?
Oh, shit.
Kidding.
The best thing is, though, is that your young son is always clearly nearby, as we heard.
Yeah,
And
he's
is
relatively
hearing you
nearby.
shouting, fuck, shit, whack, get fucked, cunt, fucking whack, bastard. I mean, Phrase, is that kind of any way to be a
That's
responsible
been toned down over the last couple of weeks, mate. Trust me.
Said, okay. Right, Phrase, well, listen, of
Hold
course
on,
you...
but before he goes, though, can I just say that I would like to think that after all this shenanigans and all of that nonsense and the build-up from hell, all these people demanding relations, saying X, Y, and Z, that you get to take Kelly up the pooper.
That's a fair
No.
request.
What?
No, I want a 3D TV after this.
Have you at least organised? Because, of course, I mean, not to pour scorn upon your relationship whatsoever, but, you know, you have said before that the sexy times have kind of become less and less.
Oh, my present will fix that.
Oh, yes! Oh, wonderful. Is that things have got a little bit quiet in the old sexy times front?
No, not particularly, because I have
Okay.
been getting quite frequent sex, if you class like 3 times a year frequent. That's not sex, it's just as a frequency. Yeah. No, I'm not as bad as it was, what, 2 years ago when it just, I don't know what happened.
Do you know what you're needing? Do you know... I have got an idea for an ultimate DHB sexual aid.
Right.
Right. You know that back in the 70s, people used to put a mirror on the roof, and that would get the fucking freak on.
Oh, that would just drive you crazy. Exactly.
Now, I have got a better idea, right?
Right.
We get an 8x4 picture that we put on the roof
Okay.
of Charles Wilson's ass.
Oh!
Right?
Oh, I like it.
Now, if
I'm
that,
there,
if,
happy
that
free.
if that shit doesn't get your freak on,
I like it. Because, you know, people come in the house and say, oh, what's that wonderful piece in your roof? You say it's a picture of the galaxy. You know,
Yeah.
with that wonderful black hole in the middle, just sucking everything in from around it. You know, you could lie in bed, Phrase, and jack one out, looking up at that lovely gaping little pink winker. You know, that little pinky starfish.
it's like fucking...
Waving down at you with pleasure.
Like Saturn's ring.
Like rings around Uranus. It's wonderful. Phrase is lying there, coat, his belly's all covered in his own man sauce.
I win because I've been sucked off me.
Right, okay. Phrase, we're going to let you go, but listen, we will see you soon, of course, in Aberdeen for your
Yes,
stag
you
do.
will.
And we have made preparations, of course, in our last week's after show, which I'll release shortly on the podcast feed as part of another thing. But we did speak to a proprietor of perhaps a boob venue, and I mean, how humiliated are you willing to be given or be done
He's
to?
getting married.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean-
that's humiliation, enough, surely.
Say, for example, you ended up in a fucking dog collar eating dog food, getting spanked by some big-titted bitches. How would you feel about that, Phrase?
Get fucked.
What if you woke
Hold
up
on.
in the Baron's house?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Tied above his bed.
I'll cut
Bottle
through...
of KY jelly next
I'll,
to your head.
I'll cut
Fully
through.
used.
I'll cut through his answer there. That was a yes.
That was a yes, exactly. Wake up in
Yeah.
a box at the bottom of the Baron's fucking garage.
You really want anger Phrase, don't you?
Your arse is full of fucking Lurch's Atlas Stone love beads.
No. What he wants is he wants
Duct taped in.
he wants to be shot in the metal ottoman that's at the bottom of the Baron's bed.
Oh.
The one that where his Fraser's arse will be protruding out of it for
Oh.
all to have a shot at.
Oh,
As
nice.
does his mouth.
As a, yes.
Yeah. So what? And in his mouth, instead of an apple,
It's my
it would
cock.
surely be testicles. Yes, like a fucking roast pig.
See, I mean, down to your right hand side there, of course, Lurch, is the big kind of like down the floor. Sorry, is a big silver box, which was supplied by Mr. Pink. Which I think if we could fold Phrase up the right way, it's going to fit in that bad boy. You know, bring out the gimp.
Do you know what? I have in my hand here the thing that would actually join this wedded union. Lovely.
Oh,
That'll
perfect.
join me and Phrase together, though. I'll make all your troubles go away.
Wow.
Okay, Daddy's got you. Daddy's got you.
It's got you.
Mechty me.
Phrase, listen, dude.
What the fuck is it then?
Well, it's a 12
Well, I'm all-
12
I'm all-
inches
I'm
double-ended
fucking
rubber
fucking
cock.
this
It's more like a
but-
fucking 20-inch thing as well. But
It only feels like two boys.
oh, we've lost Phrase.
He's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Oh, he's hung up on us. Okay. Oh, well, fuck you then, Phrase.
Well,
Oh,
do
shit.
you know what happened there? The mere mention of a 12-inch double-ended rubber cock, he's off to rip it clean off it.
No,
Kids, go to bed. Go to bed, no kids.
I think what's happened is the good lady has been she's on the same line. You know, she's patched him with some headphones, monitoring his call, because of course you know that's what they do when you get engaged. You know that's what they do is they monitor your calls, and everything you say has to be vetted. I think Phrase went too far.
You mean
and
that,
she killed the call.
You mean that what's that fucking Kelly Brook, right? She
Right.
went that fucking stupid cunt, right?
Kelly Brook, of course, is a model, famously
model.
known for dating Jason Statham, Billy Zane,
Huge tits.
big wangers,
right?
okay,
Yeah, right.
right.
Massive fucking double E, big flappy fucking big dog eared bastards, right?
right, okay.
Now, what she did recently, she started fucking knobbing this ex-marine who was in the recent remake of Gladiator.
Okay.
Or Gladiators. The
Of Gladiators, the
Gladiators,
TV show from the
TV
thought you were getting the Russell Crowe film.
Contenders ready! Gladiators ready! That's freaky bastard fucking Shadow up with the big bug eyes and that sweet ass. Okay.
Whenever I talk about fucking Gladiators, I always think of Jet. You're thinking of Shadow, but I suppose...
Well, I've got a thing for that badonkadonks.
Oh,
I
Charles
always think a
Wilson.
Noel's house party.
Oh, I tell you.
So,
So anyway, right? She's with this guy, breaks it off, but takes him back on condition that she gets all the passwords and everything to his Facebook, email, and everything like that. Aye,
That's a bit of fucking...
women,
but see,
fuck off.
the thing,
Well, it's either that or suck a big dick, so I'm going to put up with the shit. They're not going to be used. Sorry.
Well,
Sorry. I know there's not like a big menu down
well-
here, but between a big penis, with fucking bollock brulee, or...
Whatever
bitchin'.
cleans your teeth, butcher. That's all I'll say.
wow, fucking hell. So,
But women, but the hoops you've got to jump through. Look at poor Phrase.
Right.
Look at poor Phrase. You know, he's not exactly the hardest working man in the world. He's
true.
not. He's not exactly the bonniest looking man in the world.
oh, come on now.
But
Come on now.
Fucking hell.
the thing is,
That's totally true. How dare you?
Beauty
thing
is just
is-
a light switch away.
he just wants an easy life.
okay.
He wants a sofa. He
Just
wants his telly. He wants his
scratch his
Xbox.
balls.
Yeah, he wants the occasional blowjob. It's
Yeah.
not too much to
Who
ask.
doesn't?
The occasional trip to Alton Towers
Oh,
And
never
a-
been.
and a wee curry night on a Thursday down at Witherspoons.
Oh, nice.
He
nice.
doesn't want for much.
He doesn't crave exactly.
No.
He's not asking for the world.
So why the fuck is his wedding becoming a fucking nightmare?
It's really
The
becoming.
reason being, he's not marrying a man.
Okay, right. I mean, the thing as well, though, is that of course you are officially an ordained reverend.
I am.
Now,
That
why
would be awesome.
wouldn't it be awesome?
That would be awesome.
I said to Phrase before, why not have just Pink do the ceremony? You know, have the with this rings I thee wed. You know,
But
and
now I would imagine the Phrase would have gone for it.
right.
But there was that little caveat that kind of fucked things up.
Women.
Oh,
Right. Okay.
I'm not having that cunt there fucking things up.
See, I mean, the Rubes and I spoke before about, you know, the future of when we get married is you know, Vegas and, you know, fucking just run away where there's no one to bother you and then come back at a big party, you see. We might have to get, you know, the Reverend.
The Reverend to come with you.
The Reverend to come with us.
Do you know what? Whilst we're talking about weddings and
Uh-huh.
everything like that and things going wrong,
Right.
can we not phone someone with the uber experience in this field?
Who would that be?
The Flaps.
The Flaps.
Can we not phone the Flaps?
Why would the Flaps have experience in this field?
Because she's had several near misses with marriage.
But see, the Flaps, though, quite famously, the last, well, from what I can gather from what she said in the show before, was there not a guy who told her, you know what, we're not going to get married.
Did he fuck up his TV?
She went fucking mental, cut up his clothes, fucked up his TV,
Off his cock.
wrecked the fucking house.
Exactly, but would she not be because she...
How was she going to give it a partial viewpoint?
No, but the thing is, she would give us the view on how things should be. Having not had a like, it's been close. She's got the how shall we say the ultimate idea of what it should be.
So
It's not
you're
been
saying
ruined.
she's going to give us a good female perspective?
Yes.
On how things. I mean, let me see if I can find her Skype on my computer here. I can't see. I don't think I've got her as a Skype friend, sadly.
That's just not.
I don't have her number, so that's not going to happen. I've got Steve's number, of course, but
Well, she'll only be about 3 feet away from the phone.
there's that. 3 feet away. Well, maybe speak to her for get her on the show again shortly, and we'll quiz her then directly.
We do need the flaps on the show.
We do. We have seen before, but getting her back on. But I think she's been busy and stuff. But we do love a bit of flaps on the show.
We
Who
do.
doesn't?
Who doesn't? So, of course, moving on from that, though, Pink, I believe that you have been a bit of a cook this week. You've been having some. I mean, you posted a photo on my Facebook of the remains of your most recent meal.
Well, basically what happened was, obviously, we've talked about before your birthday steak.
Right. Yes.
Now,
the birthday steak, which the butcher gave away to you.
Yes.
Which should have been for me.
Now, I would say that taking the steak out of the fridge required 2 men and a manual handling health book.
Right, okay.
Right? It was
Get
fucking
fucked.
that big.
You horrible bastard.
Oh,
okay.
right. So we defrosted the thing.
Right.
Right. And then we had to get dehumidifiers in to get the moisture out of the kitchen.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Right.
This breaks my heart.
It was huge.
Right.
Now what we've done is, now you would think, well, a good steak, that the
Aye.
best thing to do with a birthday steak is to cook it as a steak.
Cook it as a steak.
Man. Slap.
Hot pan. Griddle.
Scoffed.
And boom, boom. Fucking a sear aside and just get into it.
No.
Right.
To shit all over your steak, what we've done is we just chopped it up, shoved it in a pan, and thrown some sausage in it.
You fucking wanker.
We're just going to make a kind of a stew.
You absolute fucking wanker.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, has the prep been long for this steak stew?
It's in the pan.
Okay.
It's currently marinating
Oh,
with a bit of ale on top of it.
with a bit of ale.
A bit of ale.
You're marinating the steak in a bit of ale.
Yes.
You're going to throw in some veg, I imagine.
A bit of onion.
Bit of onion.
A bit of carrot.
And you're going to make a stew.
Kind of.
Oh, fuck off.
And then we're maybe gonna get like a flat pan and maybe make a wee pastry like little sheet.
Some meatballs maybe in there.
No. Just the meat and the carrots and just like a lovely stew.
Right.
In fact, like just full of meat.
I mean, surely the Lurch Monster, for example, you being a professional butcher, would have some recipe ideas, things you could add to the mix, perhaps, that would make it more of a taste sensation, you know?
Maybe.
I mean, with this kind of meat,
Right.
and gravy, and just it's just like the food version of Charles Wilson's ass.
You're really rubbing this shit in about how you've got this steak all prepped and ready to eat.
No, I did
Not that you're taking joy in my misery.
No, the one thing that we did just revel in,
Right.
in the majesty
Okay.
of the bone that came from the steak. How the Lurch found a bone in the shape of a cock,
Okay.
I don't know. It's a fucking weapon.
So you're saying there's a phallic thing on your steak? I mean, in your steak,
Well, there was.
right?
No, I took a photograph of this with, as I promised, a generic hard drive, satellite TV remote control.
Right, okay.
Yeah, you know, the opposite of ground. Upstate, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So we took a photograph of it for just to show the size.
Right.
This thing was huge.
Fucking dickhead. But you've taken immense pleasure in posting on Facebook with this magical steak and photographs of the bone left over.
Oh.
And Rob, even when you come in here, "Hey, look at this, oh, photographs, fucking, you fuck of a man. What kind of friend are you to fuck with a man's steak? To fuck over a man and his steak? You majestic bastard, you.
It's just, I mean, I can still smell it in my nostrils.
You can.
I'm telling you. Oh, it fills me with joy.
So when is this fucking concoction being eaten then?
Well, we're gonna
bastard?
I think we'll let it soak overnight just to get all that ale juices into it.
all the juices.
All the juices
Okay.
into it, and then tomorrow.
Get the sweat come out of it. Yeah.
After a hard day's graft where I
Right.
don't get any tips,
Okay.
I will come home and then we'll have this bastard
Oh, for fuck's sake.
with a wee suppy tatties and a wee bit of pastry.
So there's a good chance that you're not going to be on next week's show, I might gather, because you're sacked. That's all right. No. I believe you're going to be away, of course, for next week, possibly.
Yeah, there's a chance I'm going to be away. I'm due a trip offshore. So I might not be here, which obviously will leave a void that will need to be filled with someone who is a comedy genius.
I think you'll be here because undoubtedly you'll fucking poison yourself with your fucking steak concoction. If not, I'll poison you. If not, I'll find where you live and I'll fucking piss in your letterbox. I will send poisonous doves through the air to your home, shot everywhere, poisons everywhere.
I don't think I'll be here, but what I'm saying is that my void will need to be filled with someone who's funny.
Right.
Charismatic. Attractive.
He who must not be named.
No,
okay.
But failing that, and I don't think maybe Chris Mack.
Oh, right, okay, right, okay. I'm sure we can get Mr. Mack attack in if need be. So. Fuck's sake, gentlemen. This week, so apart from that, Mr. Lurch Monster, let's speak about yourself. How have you been this week? Apart from a busy as normal and working away, slaving away, if you will.
That's pretty much it.
Is that pretty much it? Nothing exciting happening in the world of you.
No, I punched a Ned on Wednesday.
Oh, what?
Well, self-defense.
Okay.
Have you been taking lessons from Craig, recently banned for 18 months handling?
Have you been taking lessons from fucking Wing Chun himself, Mr. Maynard?
No. Wednesday. It's getting a bit warm. Have you noticed?
A little bit, yes.
A little bit warm.
The temperature has raised.
I've had to crack the door open in the shop.
Okay.
Let the heat that comes off of my back from being the busiest butcher in Aberdeen.
And the stink from NDD's arsehole fucking in the back of the shop escape.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Gotta let the smell out.
Right.
So when you open the door, the riff-raff tend to sort of gestate towards it.
Because an open door is an open invitation.
To
pretty
thieve.
much.
Exactly, right.
Seagulls fucking everywhere.
Right, okay.
Large and Argentatus with their fucking lowered mandible dots. Hang about the door.
Right.
As do the Jakies wanting to sell you stuff.
Oh, really?
I can man.
Which size are you like?
Last week I went to a takeaway next door to you. Because I got home from work late, I couldn't be arsed cooking. I got a wee takeaway, it was fine. Went in there, and as I was in there, in came two guys in the requisite fucking tracky bottoms, tucked in the socks.
Who's men? Come here. Can you
Well,
buy some men?
That's what they said. They grabbed the guy at the counter and said, the guy said, well, guys, are you wanting to buy it? You want any food at all? No, we're here to ask you to buy something.
Was he using his Ouija accent or his...
Ouija accent.
Okay.
And, right, lads, so then they came.
He's got two accents, that boy.
Has he really?
He's got his Ouija accent and his I don't speak English in my Hamilton accent.
Has he really? Okay.
Especially when the gas board show up.
Okay. Yeah. So the young lads come in, of course.
I fucking hate him! Sorry, there you go.
Okay.
Fucking prick.
The young lads tried selling a fucking... They said, do you want to buy an iMac laptop? Where the fuck have they got an iMac laptop from? That's what been thieved out of house.
Did your ears go...
No, because you can't buy this shit legally. Because if you do, especially with iMacs, from what I can gather, is that the camera activates. And,
so you sit there fucking
the camera takes random shots of you. And also locates itself back to the kind of find my device thing.
Has this happened to you before?
No, but I know this.
I've heard from a friend.
They locate you and take photographs with an inbuilt camera. So you're fucking knackered either way, you see. But,
well, I opened the door.
And
this boy come up to the door.
Right.
And there was customers in the shop, buying their meat, fine produce.
A little bit of banter.
Oh, yeah.
Little bit of discount.
Fucking, did you get a discount for you coming, you cunt? Asshole. Customer in the day, he's going, you get 10%, madam, you get 10%, no, you're in today. Fucking object. And she's going, oh.
And she's like, discount, this is my first time in here and all that. And I'm like, yes, that'll be another 10%. And then I was like, where do you work? Iceland, you're not even shopping in your own shop. And that'll be another 10%.
It's junkie now got fucking the barman's fist off his chin.
Really? Okay, right.
Honestly. So, it's junkie, he's harassing his customer, Shanti's mother.
Oh, really? Okay.
Shanti was in on Saturday.
Right.
With her mother.
Okay.
Her mother bawled at Shanti.
Oh, never.
I fucking pissed myself.
Why was she bawling at poor Shanti?
Because she was being a cunt.
Oh, was she?
Here, listen, I've got a great trick to play on Shanti.
Right.
Nip down to the old pharmaceutical outlet, buy some of that stuff called bitter essence that you used to buy and get on your nails for getting you to stop biting your nails.
Okay, yes.
And we swaggy on the window for the meat counter. Shanti comes in, starts licking it.
Now, again,
Shanti no longer licks the counter.
Well, for people who don't know or who are new to the show, who again is Shanti?
Shanti is a little girl who comes into the shop and licks the fuck out of the glass.
Right. Okay.
She's got an illness of some description. She licks the glass. She boils my piss.
And her mother shouts at her.
Our mother never used to care.
Right.
Now her mother shouts at her. Well, she was fucking about and she got tangled up in like the blind from the fucking blinds. The cord for the blind.
Has the mother come out of the crack fog?
She got tangled up in the cord for the blinds.
You know the cord that you go for the roller blinds?
Yeah.
The little beaded thing. It's not really a love bead thing, really. It's just an amateur hour ad stuff.
Okay.
Well, she got tangled up,
Oh no.
pulled the blinds down, and our ma shouted, "Shanty, stop fucking about!" I swore it again. I pissed myself off, and Shanty started crying.
Oh no.
I felt fucking ace. I even had to point at her and laugh. See, that's what you get, you little
Fuck
cunt.
you, Shanty.
You fucking animal.
You little you animal.
Now, seeing as you're doing the old Shanty mother accent, is there any chance I can have a wee request of a little bit of Maynard?
Oh, Lurch. What are you doing to me, Lurch? Look at all this timber I'm putting on, Lurch. Right, get him, boys.
Get 'em, boys. So you've had the junkies come into your
He
place.
come into the shop and he started harassing Shanty's mother.
Right.
NDD was serving her.
Okay.
So she was getting the goat's teeth.
Right. Okay.
So I went up to the door to close it, as in, like a little message saying, "Fuck off. We're now wanting your little fucking wave of goods that you've got in your little fucking rag and bone man cart beside you."
Right.
They've always got a hold all.
You okay?
Always got a hold all. So he goes up to the door and he goes to me, he goes, "Which men? What size are you like?" I says, "What size jacket do you take? What size jacket do you take?"
Right. I was going to turn, of course, to our translator there, but you beat him to the punch. It's okay. So-
Excuse me, sir. In the area of couture, would you be a 42 long? I think was the question.
Right.
Well, so heard about that.
Okay.
So I said, "Oh, I'm an extra small."
Right.
He is throwing me. "I've got a jacket. It would totally look smelt on you, man."
Oh, lovely.
I have a jacket that would totally bring out the rosiness in your cheeks.
Okay. Right.
I said, "Look, I'm not interested. Please, kindly go away."
Okay.
Or words to that effect.
Get fucked.
Basically.
Okay.
Oh, you need to be like that. So I went to shut the door, and he went to clock me. The fist come out.
Right.
I fucking swerved that fucking.
You
bobbing
did.
and
Whoa,
weaving.
whoa,
Bobbing and
whoa,
weaving.
whoa, whoa! Someone threw a punch at your noggin.
In the midst, do you
And
believe
they
it?
I was just
fucking
gonna-
mess.
In the mess. That's how fucking quick I am.
Where were they? In fucking Newcastle?
Oh, he messed.
Oh,
He messed.
okay.
Now, being a younger middle brother,
Right.
if you got a bigger brother, that fat cunt normally beats you up, right?
Right. Okay.
So you get quite good with the fucking reflex.
Bobbing and weaving, the ducking and diving.
And you've always got an automatic sort of reflex.
Yes.
If like a fist comes towards you, yours tends to go out as well.
Duck and punch.
Yes,
Yes.
as did mine in his face
Oh, nice. Okay.
by accident.
Naturally.
By
naturally.
accident.
Just a
Because you were
reflex.
accidentally trying to shut the door.
I was accidentally trying to grab one of the many flies that was buzzing around his stinky derriere.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
And it may have fucking come off his chin.
Oh.
He started back, so I closed the fucking door quite quick, just in case he had like fucking junkie retard strength.
Are you not concerned though about like knocking a fucking or smacking a junkie outside your own store? That they of course know where you are every
Listen,
day.
I was letting ken who the daddy is now.
Oh, really?
I'm the fucking daddy now.
Oh, so it's almost like
Ray Winston.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
so on.
It's almost like prison rules where you go in and you knock one of the cunts out, and then
Knocked
you
the
know.
fuck out of him, and then somebody dragged him off into like a fucking greenhouse and did things to him. sorry, it's wrong film.
Can you tell?
Right.
Can you tell me? Did he have that winning methadone smile?
Oh, you that collapsed jaw as well.
Aye.
Oh, lovely, lovely,
Oh,
beautiful.
friends, good.
Was he trying to gum your fist to death?
Nearly did.
I mean, honestly, the again, I mean, I don't want to scare folk away from this area because I mean, there is worse areas and there is worse
Maastricht.
parts of exactly,
Maastricht.
yeah. I mean, there is worse parts of the city, but the people around here, as you said, the weather has increased. The weather temperature has increased a little bit, but not by much though. I mean, we're maybe
A degree.
if we're lucky, we're
brings
hitting
them
maybe
out.
8 degrees.
I do have a very sort of similar themed story.
Right, well, we're heading about 8 degrees, you see, and that's fine. But round here, of course, I've mentioned before about summertime, you get the gangs of folk getting together on the grass, you see. And
Well, it's 8 degrees now, so that constitutes barbecues.
I was going to say,
Well-
is it barbecue weather?
well,
it was only the other day there when I was working, I was free through the day, I was working nights, so I was in through the day, and I could hear a commotion outside, and there's obviously the neighbours in the next block have like a congregation where they all pull out chairs and they get in a wee kind of women's circle in the middle of the
And
grass.
they sit and bake in the sun.
Yeah, the tops are tied in knots to get the most exposure for the tan. Even
That
though it's like
boob
8
tube
degrees,
things.
for fuck's sake. There's kids on the boat half naked, and they're all mouthing away. So, of course,
Stuff is shitting everywhere.
Freckles the size of golf balls.
I of course opened the window a little bit and had the phone to record any audio that I could capture. You see, but I didn't get any, sadly, and that was good enough quality.
Amazon wish list, rifle mic.
Yeah, rifle mic, exactly. But I mean, I did hear one of them on about how she was on about sitting yapping away about pets and stuff. And you've got a lovely dog. Oh, he's a staffy, Ken. And they're all inbred. These dogs, they're all bred with your neighbour's dog, and then puppies, and they're shiting everywhere and everything else. But this lassie was on about was boasting, right? A big fat girl as well was boasting about how she stole a fucking guinea pig out of a pet shop. And so I'm glued.
We're
like,
going to
the
eat
fuck.
well tonight, kiddies.
Well, but how do you think she managed to hide it?
In a fold of flap.
She stuck it in the front of her trousers. Like a live guinea pig down the front of her leggings, and out she walked. Nobody questioned me, Ken. Walked out with a fucking live guinea pig running about her floof. What the fuck? These people are fucking animals.
I've got a couple of stories for you.
Okay.
At work this week, and it was very funny, right? I don't know. It's like my humor's
It's shit.
I quite like a bit of childish kind of humor, right?
Okay.
It hits a certain spot, right? And it is funny. Now at work, our foreman was starting to give some talks this week in the beginning of the day, and so he's giving a bit of, you're doing this, you're doing that, and all that, right? But he speaks in an Aberdonian twang where almost every word is Ken,
Oh, lovely.
right? Oh, well, every second word might be and. It's all Ken, I Ken. So there's a chap at our work who's from St. Helens. He's English, and he fucking loves this. And so after we'd had the talk, he was sitting there and he was like, who the fuck's Ken? But he was just taking the piss.
Yeah.
And the next day came, so of course that foreman comes in, right, okay, we're all doing this. And said chap is standing beside him with a grin on his face. And we're all like going, what's he doing? He's like, and he's just fucking, you could see he's like really excited. And he's like, yeah, you're doing this and you're doing that. Pink, you're doing this and all that. And he just went, what's Ken doing? Right? and he was giggling there, and everyone started giggling, and the fucking place was pissing themselves. And he's like going, and he went, oh, Ken, yeah, like that, really funny like that. You could tell he was pissed off, but everyone was pissing themselves laughing. What's Ken doing? Oh, Jesus.
Wonderful.
But quickly on the subject of Ned's. Last night I got the train home from Aberdeen.
Right.
And we, of course, train etiquette, because I'm never really on public transport. I'm always in my car. Train etiquette is people get on a train, they just fucking sit down. There's not like, is anyone sitting there or whatever, it's just boom. So we got on the train and we sat down, we're sitting beside this guy. And, of course, he just starts yapping. Oh, how's it going, boys? What you up to and all that? Oh, yeah, we're just heading home. Oh, you been on the bevy and all that? Well, no, but we've just been in town, and all that. Yeah, I've been at my pal's house drinking tinnies and that. He says, is a conductor about? Is he? So, of course, he's fucking got a shitload of tinnies. He's trying to, I've just finished one before I got on the train and all that, right? So we're like, all right, yeah, well, we'll keep an eye out for you. You just get scooped in. So he brings out the Strongbow. Now, Strongbow is what you drank when you were 12.
Okay.
Right, but he's getting scooped in about it. And then he starts telling us about how his life is so shit and everything like that. And it's like, all right, what were you doing today? Drinking tinnies at my pal's house. Oh, I'm
Right.
fucking in my mid-30s. I'm living with my folks now and all that.
Wonderful.
I was working at Befriend a Kiddie.
My life is pesh. My life is pesh and all that. All right. And I'm sitting there so wanting to go, well, let's look at your life then. What? No job. Drinking tinnies at the weekend. Living with your mum and dad. Fucking getting the train back and forth, you fucking waster. Get a fucking... Oh, my life. Oh, I was married. I was married once. I had a house and furniture and Aachen.
Oh,
right?
lovely.
Oh, no, because furniture... what the fuck, man? Piss was boiling. I was so glad we only had 2 stops in the train, or else I was going to kill him.
Did he used to be a butcher as well? Because every cunt you've ever met, I used to be a butcher. The most depressing, boring, fucking miserable cunts or lives they've ever had.
Used to be a butcher.
Honestly, I get sad when somebody says, I used to be a butcher. Oh.
But is there not like a kind of, read somewhere a while back, there's a kind of high suicide rate linked to butchery, seemingly, or you all go fucking mental at some point. It's maybe because you're full of fucking BSE, you horrible bastards, and you just go
I've gone the full mentals anyway.
I think it's because they struggle to know what to do with all the fucking money the fucking robbing bastards making.
It's a limp we develop. The folding in the
Oh, the
car.
folding, exactly. Fucking hell.
The best conversation I heard this week
Right.
was in the NISA.
Okay.
I think it was Tuesday or something.
If I can just turn to our universal translator here, of course, as well, and ask, Nisa, what would that be for our more foreign-based listeners?
Or you mean the NISA, as it was
NISA,
actually...
yeah.
Sorry, I
NISA.
hold on, I don't mean to correct you, but having just been in the NISA, and we had the chap giving an advert on the speaker system,
I've
and he was
always
like...
called it the Nisa.
No, it was pronounced at your local NISA store, right? Now, the NISA is like your wee Kopi or your Spar shop or your local generic 7-Eleven, Charles, look at that ass, Wilson.
Okay.
Right? That kind of thing. It's a little convenience store.
Right.
Fuck all convenient about this store.
Well, very true, yes. So you're in the Nisa.
I was in the cost cutter, as it used to be known
Right,
as.
okay.
I was stood in the queue and there was two sort of middle-aged-ish kind of jakey junky bastards stood behind me.
Uh-huh.
And they spoke about Jessica Rabbit. Speaking about Jessica Rabbit.
Right.
I would pure shag at Jessica Rabbit. I'm thinking, eh? Right. And his mate goes, what is that like? He says, well, she shags a rabbit, she must be right dirty, eh? I'm like, what the fuck?
She must be right dirty.
She shags a rabbit.
She shags. Okay. Fuck it.
Best conversation I've heard in
That's
the
brilliant.
I'll
night.
tell you what, that's using a broad fucking paintbrush to paint. Is that a segue? Paintbrush?
Paintbrush.
I don't know.
Hey! I see what you did there. I see what you did because, of course, I was, again, in a store. I going back, of course,
Where are you?
to people who are fucking miserable about their jobs. Fucking miserable. People who, listen, if you're going to work in the public sector, don't be a miserable bastard. If you're... I went to a generic pound store, if you will. You know, where...
Christie's 99p?
Something like that, you know, everything's a pound, or 99 pence, a pound. Everything's a pound. And I made the mistake, quite stupidly, I quite genuinely forgot where I was, and asked a lady who was working there how much for the pack of 3 paintbrushes. Now, of course, it's a fucking pound.
Did she have a kind of look on her face like, oh, cunt?
She looked at me like I just grabbed her firstborn from a school trip and put her in the boot of my car and then shipped her abroad, where she's now buried in a grave with Savile.
Did she look at you like, where the fuck is your carer?
Exactly.
Should I put my hands near your
Just
mouth?
the look of shit that I got from her was ridiculous.
Instead
And I
of,
got that kind of,
what she should have done was, oh, but sir, do you not realise where you are?
are you forgetting where you are, sir? Oh, it's like,
jovial days.
but it was like the look of, you know, the disdain, and then it's a pound.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
oh.
a pound, you baldy sausage-titted bastard. Sorry.
I said, well,
In fact, while you were in there, were you accidentally looking at paintbrushes instead of browsing for jewellery?
oh, wow.
That's
Okay,
maybe his
hell.
Valentine's present.
Let's
Okay, I'll get a few
let's turn to the fucking relationship expert there as well and ask his opinion on things. The man who knows everything about making women happy. Mr. Pink, what would you buy, you fuck of a boy?
Pink Love Corner.
I went to the...
I'd buy her a Toblerone.
Yes. I went to the... It's the riches. So...
Have the Alps, you bitch.
Went to checkout.
That's a good idea. I'm going to try that.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, triangles.
Think how long a plunging it would take before you'd melt the tops off the mountains.
Good point.
Dangerous bastards to eat, though.
Oh yeah. Fucking
You sell an injury, why not?
through your mouth and your brain, those things. So, of course, went to check out again, populated by a young lady who probably, if she's lucky, maybe 17, 18 years old, who's doing her nails. And I plonked in my little basket of things. And literally, I'm waiting for like 30 seconds for her to finish off her nail to put my stuff through. And then just went beep, beep. There you go.
There you go, sausage tits. That'll be £2.
Fucking £5. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. And not even like a, oh, how well, thank you, sir. And just I turned away again, back to her nails. I'm like, you fucking bastards.
And a quick rant.
Okay.
Listen, Poland, right?
Oh, brilliant. Oh, brilliant.
Take
a seat back, Lurch. This could
your
go on for a while.
Take your fucking countrymen back. I'll tell you what, there must be nobody in fucking Poland just now. I was just at a fucking car boot sale at a generic auction site Thainstone. And I'm not joking you. It was the entirety of Poland that was there selling shite.
Trainers and tracksuits everywhere.
Joking aside, I was speaking about this morning with Rube and her flatmate as well. About this was about the carpet sales are now completely foreign-based sellers and buyers who, again, tracksuits and sort of...
It's unbelievable.
Who looking like, why are you here, incomer?
Yeah, but genuinely, you'd need Google Translate to walk around the motherfucker.
Oh, for
it was
fuck's sake.
unfucking real.
So these aren't just the buyers, it's the sellers as well.
It's the sellers.
Uh-huh.
Fucking... Oh, do you know what? I was just like, you're walking past. It's actually sounding like you're walking past a Rosetta Stone class.
Did you buy anything at all?
Not from those cunts.
Fucking hell, okay.
Hot goods.
Aye.
I mean, of course, there you are, of course, slagging the Polish.
Well, what the fuck do I want with a circa 1980s Capri shell suit bottom?
Right, okay.
Huey Lewis in the news cassettes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, this, of course, is what provokes controversy for the show. Some people think that we go too far with these things. Some people think that we go too far, that we're maybe a bit borderline racist, sexist. We're not borderline that. We're
Sexy.
totally
We're sexy.
We're sexy.
We're
That's maybe that thing as well.
Hey.
And but even more recently, though, of course, is the last couple of weeks we've had some good emails from listeners who pounced on poor Chris Mack. People who, I mean, some of our gay contingent, our purefooters have clicked that Mr. Mack is maybe not a fan of what they do, you see.
What? Well, I thought he loved the gays.
Loves the gays. But what I love the fact, though, is that we've had emails from folk who are clearly gay themselves, but are in on the joke, that are feeding him more ammo to just go fucking stupid. These are, it's they because they appreciate that we're not making fun of the gays, or they're getting involved. They're like, yeah, listen to this horrifying even more. You see, which is brilliant. However, some people don't quite get that.
Really?
Some
Chris?
people, well, no. I mean, we have had an email from someone called S. Pierce. They haven't given me their full name. It's just S. Pierce. It's a woman. Now, I know it's going to be shocking to you that they haven't taken on board the kind of humour contingent to that whole, segment of the show.
Had they missed the fact that this is a comedy podcast?
Well,
Use that term very loosely.
I mean, this is what they've written. I am disgusted by the homophobic section of your show these last couple of weeks, where you read out emails from gay men to one of your hosts. This is disgusting. And as a girl with lots of gay friends...
Oh, they always fucking do!
I would like to ask that you apologise to the gay community for mocking them like you did.
Can I, I don't like...
I will pause. You step in.
I don't like to step on your toes when you're doing a story.
Right.
But what I read through the lines there is when any woman goes, I've got lots of gay friends... That means they're so fat, ugly, and repulsive that they don't have any female friends because they... Well, but you see, the thing is, all attractive women always need some arrow fodder.
Right.
And a bit of an asbestos blocker from the kind of people like me on a night out, right?
Right, okay.
And they always... you know what it's like. Hot woman, fatty. It's normally, so it's like you're going up to try and crack onto the tidy one. Oh, this is my friend Hilda. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Has she got her own soundtrack?
Oh, she has.
Like Lemmings. So, out of yourself and out of you two, who was who?
Oh!
I'm totally the fat one. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, no. It's more cushion for the pushing when it comes to fucking men. You know what I mean? It's like you need a big hammer
You could grab
for a big nail.
While he's fucking...
Oh.
But the thing is, anyone that says I've got lots of gay friends, no, that means you're fucking ugly.
I imagine she looks like Linda LaHughes
Linda LaHughes.
from Gimme, Gimme, Gimme.
Who the fuck's Linda?
Oh,
LaHughes?
you never seen that? Kathy Burke.
Oof. Yeah,
No.
Yeah, here we go, here we go.
I'm with that. Kathy Burke. Kathy Burke was the
Nail bite mouth.
Perry in with Harry
Barton?
Enfield.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yes.
I know who you mean now. Yes, okay. Right. So,
I fucked that up, did
that's
it?
fucked up, right up, exactly. So, she continues, of
Yes.
course, that She says, I would like to ask that you apologise to the gay community for mocking them like you did. You were all laughing at Chris Mack's reaction to the emails and laughing at the emails themselves like you were laughing at the people who wrote them. I think you and your show are disgusting. And I will not be listening again at all. Signed, S. Pierce.
Can I take the floor?
Please, Lurch.
I think that we were laughing through the sort of sheer I think was it what Chris was saying. He was getting so offended. We think gays are fabulous.
Oh, fabulous!
We can't see why Chris can't see why they're fabulous.
I know. But the thing is, and this is what again gets me, as you said there, is that we're not making fun of gay people here at all.
No, the gays love Chris.
What I'm loving is the gays love Chris. Yeah. You see that they're emailing themselves and getting in on the joke, not the joke, but getting in on the action.
If we didn't like fucking uphill gardeners,
right? Okay,
nay chutney ferrets,
okay,
nay fucking toe touchers, backdoor bandits,
okay,
we wouldn't speak to John Milbank.
Right? Okay, that's a fucking in joke.
So we're having that.
This has been Mr. Pink's second shit in joke of the week.
We love the pufters.
Love a pufters. It's just
they're fabulous.
They're smashers.
Oh, they are.
It's just it gets me because that's a point where Chris's reaction has provoked a certain kind of response from our gay listeners who are like, we're totally on this and let's just wind them even up even more. I
thought people that wore pink were supposed to be comfortable with their sexuality.
Oh. We turn to our international relationship expert and PR manager, Mr. Pink.
I am entirely comfortable with my sexual orientation.
See, there you go.
Mr. McDonald wears a pink helmet, does he not?
He does, yes.
Pink waistcoat.
Even in our new cartoon image we use for our iTunes artwork. Pink's.
I thought that was the phrase.
So did the phrase, I think. Poor phrase, been left out. But again, there, pink helmet.
I mean, the fact that his good lady looks like a man is irrelevant.
Wow, how do you figure that one out?
Oh, well, come on, you've seen her.
What, the crust?
Fucking hell!
Holy shit!
She could kick a fuck.
She's a wee cracker. How very dare you, sir? That's a dickhole thing to say. That.
Fucking hell!
He's
the funniest person he's ever met just now.
Exactly. Look at him. He's losing his shit there. Meanwhile, we're both like, what the fuck? And he's just ruined. What the fuck is wrong with you? Holy shit. But isn't that like offensive towards midgets? You know, you can't.
Oh, I love an LP.
You love an LP.
They're so funny. I mean, cuddly. Cute.
Oh, dear me. Gentlemen, on that note, let's move on quickly to the DHB news, shall we?
Fuck you, people. Here's the headlines on the DHB news.
Here's one that kind of got me was it's a transgender woman. Right?
Oh, you better not take the piss out of them. S. Pierce will get well fucked off.
I have a vagina and a penis.
So,
my mother says I'm so special.
She's obviously gone from man to girl, which is more than fine, that's okay. But then but her aspiration is to look...
From man to girl.
To man to girl.
Oh, I've seen one that's girl to man. Buck Angel.
Buck Angel.
Get on the Googles.
Oh, right, okay.
Fucking scary.
But she's gone from man to girl, but still has a certain kind of image in her head she wants to aspire to, and has spent upwards of £60,000 to look like a blow-up sex doll. The lips are all overinflated.
The red in the mouth like this.
It is the overly red mouth. It's the most ridiculous looking thing. She changed her sex 15 years ago. But she said she loves to look.
15 years ago, it'll be a mess.
It's going to be
a fucking midden.
Like a ripped it.
How much money did she spend to look like Claire?
60. Oh, I see what you did
It'll
there.
Look like somebody's fucking stomped on a haddock or something.
Somebody stomped on a haddock. Holy fucking hell.
It's the first thing that came to mind, sorry.
Well done, sir. You holy fuck. So, Pink, give us a story.
Right. 67-year-old sex expert credits her youthful looks with regular sperm facials.
Whoa.
Now, I think that I've been banging this agenda, so to speak.
Let me phone the rooms right now.
For quite some time.
Okay.
Quite some time. Now, I've not looked at the video, right? But this 67-year-old, well, okay, admittedly, looks a little bit like fucking Sly Stallone's mother. Now, don't let that put you off.
Okay.
But apparently, she says a bit of the old facial jizz.
Right.
works a treat.
I mean, does she have a man in her life who she milks for it, or does she just like go out in the street and say, "Listen, dude, like doggers"?
Here's £2.
She just sits in the back of a Ford Fiesta.
Here's £2. Give him a half pint.
Now, what it is that this
Half pint, you greedy bastard.
Now, it's the lady's name is Stella Ralphini, right? And she claims to have gotten the idea from a beautiful woman she met in India 30 years ago who shared her secret.
Right.
Despite thinking it was strange, Stella tried the practice and she said, "You'd never guess she's a woman only a few years off 70.
Oh, right.
Because the old fucking spunk on the coupon.
Now, what do you think? Is there a photograph of her there?
There is a photograph of her there.
And would you say that she looks damn near 70?
No, she doesn't.
No, not at all.
I'd say she looks about mid-50s, early to mid-50s.
She does. It's taken years off her.
Oh, really?
See, I reckon maybe this is Cliff Richard's fucking thing as well. He doesn't look a day over 40.
He doesn't. Exactly.
Now it says.
Live with a vicar.
Now the thing is, I don't like casting aspersions, big man.
Okay.
Right, but it does say that to give it a miss, ladies, if your man is a lover of junk food.
Right.
Because it only works if your partner is someone who eats healthily. I hadn't read this bit before, so you'll get offended. And is clean.
Listen,
right?
I'm totally clean.
I know,
How dare you, sir? I shower regularly, you fucking boy. I have a stand-up wash twice a week in that sink, I'll have you know, sir. How very dare you?
But no, so she says it works. Now, I would like to think that someone out there in Listenerland will give us some feedback.
Right, okay. So, essentially, I mean, if it means me having to fucking eat, like, rabbit food...
Sausage breast arse. Sausage breast arse looks like a 12-year-old.
Just think, how good would it be in the morning when you've got your morning glory if you're wolfing down a bowl of fucking all bran whilst giving the rubes the truth? You know what I mean?
The truth.
Giving her the truth.
Stick of truth.
Aye.
Giving her the truth. What? Giving her the truth.
There you go, love.
Is this your new thing? Give it the truth.
I heard this one today.
Is this what you call your root? Giving her the truth. Giving you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I'll tell you what. Listen, large heed. Right? See the next punch that comes to your head. It will na miss.
Holy shit. It could kick off you at DHB headquarters, folks, just so you know. If you suddenly hear smashing and crashing, it's because Lurch is going right at it.
What's it bobbing and weaving?
Bobbing and weaving.
There'll be no time.
You know,
look, big, do you want this or Troy?
You know those bobbleheads you get in the back of my car? The massive feeds that just go back and forth. That's him dodging blows. So, now...
I'll tell you, the motherfucker will be selling car insurance the way things are going.
Oh, fuck it. Oh, yes. So, imagine, if you will, now, Pink, you'll remember back in the day when we were kids at school. Certainly in primary school.
When history was known as current events.
Exactly.
They're old cunts.
That's it. When we're using our fucking papyrus to write down our notes with a great fucking...
I had a slate book, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, with our abacus. You know, state of the art.
These have both got autographed Bibles.
Get fucked. So Pink, of course, back then... Now, if you fucked around back then, did you ever get the belt?
Once or twice.
Right. Because I remember at least twice getting the belt. And that fucking sucked.
I hated my uncle afterwards. Not again.
We're in the back of the bike just by the Johnny. You like this little bastard. So, but of course, as the years have gone by, you know, that kind of punishment now gets fallen by the wayside. You can't belt kids anymore. You can't even shout at kids anymore. Seem like a teacher.
Oh, Shanty's ma broke the law then.
You can't even barely look at a kid who's like, accused of being a paedophile or a fucking maniac. You know, but teacher here, a math teacher, has taken upon himself to have an inventive way of stopping kids being dicks in his class. He's threatened that rather than give them detention or give them lines, that if they fuck around, he will reveal Game of Thrones spoilers. Because of course, now bear in mind that kids these days don't read books anymore. It's TV shows only, or fucking internets, or Facebook on their phones. That's all they do. They don't. So they never read the Game of Thrones books like we have. You know, well, I have. I don't know about you guys, but all the books. So if you read the books, you know what's coming. You know what big events are happening. The last season, for example, of the show.
Do you know the problem with books? They ruin a good film.
How very dare you, sir? Of course, the last season, which culminated in the Red Wedding. I don't know if you saw that at all last season with the big wedding, you know, the murder and the stabbing and blah blah. that, of course, people who read the books knew this was coming, you see. And we all sat back smugly going, oh, wait till you see this shit go down. When it went down, of course, internet shot itself. Holy fuck, I can't believe this happened, and oh my God. But we knew, you see, we knew.
I loved the ignorance of not knowing.
Fuck you, because the books are supremely far better.
I love the ignorance of not giving a fuck.
I'm
Game of Thrones?
Game of...
The fuck's that?
Have you not seen Game of... or read or seen...
Do they have pictures?
Oh, get fucked.
I've heard there's a lot of cock in it. I've heard there's a lot of penis in it.
There's penis, there's boobs, and everything else in the TV show.
Using my favorite word.
It's messy. But so
messy on the boobs, or
of course, this is one of the biggest shows right now on TV. You know, and people are waiting anxiously for the next series. Of course, how the last one ended. He's threatening, if they fuck around, I'll tell you what happens next. That guy whose hand's gone missing, I'll tell you what happened to him next. The dwarf, I'll tell you what happens to him, where he goes and what happens and stuff, you know.
Does he build a trebuchet?
Yes, he does. A trebuchet. Yes. He unleashes the Kraken. So, that's a great fucking thing.
Does the dwarf reappear in Bruges too?
Oh, of course. Good segue there, because of course, when we have been pimping out that film In Bruges.
Yes.
For those of you listener-wise who haven't seen In Bruges, get fucked, Lurch.
Sorry.
Oh, you've raised your hand.
What? Hold on.
I've never seen it.
We have spent weeks slagging off
how many fucking DVDs have you got?
I don't have current DVDs.
You've got more DVDs than fucking
like
Blockbuster.
New films.
It's not a new film.
That's a good fucking reference to the fucking 90s, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. You've got more DVDs than fucking Blockbuster, yet you haven't seen In Bruges.
I prefer old film. I prefer the classics.
It's a classic. It's a fucking classic.
It's going to be at least 20 years old.
We've fucking harangued poor Dean from Australia until he finally went and saw the film, and he loves it.
He loves it, but do you know what though?
What?
He's been on Facebook,
right,
begging for the return of his testicles.
Oh, has he? Okay,
because I own them.
That's right.
Seemingly. Now, I'm actually thinking there is a chance, big man, that you might have his phone number.
I do, but then you've got to think it must be like fucking 7 o'clock in the morning there.
I do think, though, that he actually checked in the other day, his first ever check-in on Facebook, because he was going on a plane, so there's every chance he's not there. But that was not quite my idea. I was actually thinking I could sell his testicles on Gumtree, and we could use his phone number.
Okay.
I like this idea. Can we do a house sale as well?
Oh, on the subject of house sale, actually, because people don't know where I work, there's a chap that's going to be leaving this week.
Leaving
at work, and people have been talking about things to do. Needless to say, I went, oh, well, I've got a very good idea. We'll just advertise the contents of his house and say there's a house sale at 8 o'clock on the Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Not only does my butchery stuff get plagiarised,
your prank ideas get plagiarised as well. Exactly. Fucking cunt my boy. Pink, any more stories to tell you?
Yeah, I've got one here, right? Now, you can imagine, right, your euphoria when you die, but you're not actually dead.
I have no idea what you're on about here.
Well, basically, there's a man here, Walter Williams, who died in a hospice and was off to the old funeral home to be embalmed. When he suddenly started to move.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Now he had already gone through the old, can't find a pulse. Yeah, he's as fucking brown bread as it comes. They shipped him off, and he woke up. Now, it says he woke up in the body bag, ready to be embalmed. And they're, motherfucker, he's not dead after all.
Holy shit.
But then you can imagine the bad news for him when 15 days later he actually dies for real this time.
Oh, fuck, okay.
Like a boy from 7.
Yeah. Now, basically, he had the headlines 2 weeks ago after he experienced a nightmarish situation at a funeral home when he was mistaken for a corpse. The father of 11, he's had a busy life.
Right.
Grandfather of 15, actually went into a hospice and was declared dead.
Right.
Woke up. After that, everything was tickety-boo. Died again.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Them's the breaks.
Bloody hell. Okay.
Apparently that's where the phrase dead ringer come from.
Really? Oh, yes. A wee bell. Of course, yes.
I'll just give a shit to you.
That would fucking freak you, wouldn't it? I mean, there you are in the cemetery at 2 a.m, jacking off. And then you hear a ding, 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 ding. Oh, no, someone's alive. Danger wank. You see, you're just going faster. You know, because see if you can finish up before the bell stops ringing. Okay, so that's too far.
There was a guy in a cemetery, foggy at night. He thought, I'll cut through the cemetery to get to the house.
Right.
It's a quick way, so he's walking through the cemetery. Foggy, it's dark.
Foggy and dark.
And all he heard from behind
him was... As dark as Charles's big black ass.
Okay. And all he heard in the distance was, Mark! Mark! You fucking hell, what the fuck is that?
Right.
So he starts walking a bit faster and he hears us behind him. A little pattering behind him.
Oh.
He's like, oh shit, and all he heard was, Mark! Mark! He
What, freak out?
he thought, fuck this, so he fucking took off on him.
Okay.
He gets to the gates. Gates are locked. He's locked in the cemetery.
Oh no.
And all he hears from behind him is, Mark! Mark! He thought, right, I'm going to turn around and see what it is. It's a way to take my life.
Right.
And it was a dog with a lisp. Mark! Mark!
That's fucking terrible.
I actually thought
That's
I thought
fucking-
Chris Mack wasn't here.
Holy fuck. That's a great joke, I'll have you know.
Mark!
Mark. Oh, I'm going to steal that. Consider that shit stolen. Now, gentlemen, again, I'm not going to perpetuate the myth that women are fucking mental, but I will, of course, turn to our cultural ambassador for sex relations.
Hello.
Is Mr. Pink. Mr. Pink. Now, a
Like
woman
Gilroy.
here.
He's like Gilroy the DHB.
Exactly. A woman
There's
here.
another 90s fucking thing for you.
There's a guy called Gerald Orick Jr.
Oh,
in America. Orick Jr. General Orick Jr. Gerald Orick Jr. And he has left the wife. The wife's a bit fucking mental. It's time to call it quits. He's
That's a
moved out,
shock.
got a new place,
New TV.
settled down, new TV, 3D, I believe. Settled down. He's happy as a pig and shit. Sitting in his tracky bottoms. You know, he's and that's him. He's comfortable. That's fine. However, I say tracky bottoms. Sorry, a thick pair of jeans. He's wearing a thick pair of jeans.
right.
Thick pair of jeans.
Okay.
Remember that.
Thick.
Because the wife has arrived at the door. She is livid. Probably because he's, happy, and she can't suffer that.
What?
I know.
Hold on. Wait,
He's
wait,
maybe
wait,
expressed
what?
some form of joy, perhaps on Facebook,
A woman-
having a wee night in with a beer and a bit of Game of Thrones, happy as a pig and
He's friended
shit.
a female.
Wait a minute.
He's friended a female on Facebook. She's fucking lost her shit.
What the fuck this like?
Exactly.
What this slut?
Who's this fucking slut? So she's then gone and grabbed a box cutting knife, stormed over to his home to show him a fucking lesson. How fucking dare he have a life away from her?
How dare you leave me and be happy?
Exactly.
You're meant to be mourning the fact that my acid fanny is now no longer clapped on
You
your coupon
should
like a
be-
fucking face hugger.
As miserable as he who must not be named. You should be fucking
Oh.
morose. You should be damn near taking a box cutter to your fucking arms.
Is anyone doing lifts?
No, so
A taxi driver was McGonagall.
So she had stormed round to the house to face this guy and just give him shit, right? He opens the door. He's not long home from work. He's wearing the thick work jeans, a fucking work t-shirt. Oh, hello. How you doing? I'm just watching a bit of TV here. She's on him like a fucking angry cat with a box and starts slashing at his genitals. You fucking just try to cut his dick off. He's fighting her off. Fucking, he's got cuts in his arms and his chest. She's still hacking at his crotch. You fucking bastard. Thankfully, subdues her. The police come. He's away. She's cuffed and away. He's in hospital getting checked out. They said that it was a decided effort to try and cut his penis off, and if it hadn't been for the thickness of his jeans, he'd have lost his genitals.
Why do you think the barman constantly wears jeans?
I was going to say Kevlar lined ones as well. I believe.
That's it. Chainsaw Bad Boys.
I mean, again, turning to our, of course, cultural ambassador for sex relations. How would you feel about this?
But you see, the thing is, the thing that I would expect in that story that's technically not true,
Right.
Because what would happen is she turns up with a knife, starts going fucking mental,
Okay.
right? Someone, a neighbor, phones the police. The police turn up and go, "Evening," right? They move her aside and then arrest him. That's what I would expect to happen,
Right,
Because
okay.
because honestly, women, they're not mental at all. I don't get this because no. It seems as if the women, we all know they're mental. You show me a woman who's not mental, it's just because they've not shown it yet.
Right.
Or they
Okay.
did it in the past and they've learnt to disguise it better.
Right.
They're all fucking mental.
They've got a better predator for
Yeah, a
camouflage.
cloaking device.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all fucking insane. And I mean every single one of them.
Holy shit.
I read that story that you read out just now.
Did you really?
The thing is, it's refreshing when you meet a woman who just goes, yeah, I'm mental, but hey, deal with it. You go, hey, well, that's good. Rather than the chameleon-like motherfuckers who go, there's nothing wrong with me whatsoever. And there's a row of fucking vacuum-packed feet in the fucking wardrobe. You know what I mean?
Vacuum-packed feet, did you just say?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, right.
You know, because we all know. Now, look, even you know, deep
Right.
down, the ribs is mental.
Crazy, as mental as batshit.
Yes.
It's well Kinch's knee here. You wouldn't have been saying that.
Exactly.
She's not mental. Oh.
Exactly.
She's nuttier than squirrel shit, let me tell you.
We can tell he's not said that in our presence. He's still got his feet.
Still go up.
He's not wearing jeans.
Exactly. Why do you think I wear Kevlar jeans to the bike? Not for it because I fall off. In case I count because a fucking box cutter, then I'm in shit.
But you see, the sad fact is, right, it's like you can, like, if you read the paper, local court section, in your generic local paper, right, occasionally you'll see a story where a woman's gone on the rampage or whatever, and then, like, they're up for X, Y, Z, causing fucking all sorts of damage. Yeah, but he broke my heart. And the judge would go, well,
Did
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, yeah, okay, right, okay, off you go. And what? Because they're allowed to be criminally insane.
Oh, batshit.
Said story.
And it's about time we did something about it. I think
Right.
we need a new t-shirt.
Oh, right, okay. What is that?
All women are mental. Just fucking all women are mental across the front.
I am working on a couple of new designs, which should be on the store hopefully this week. Some cool ideas, I think, for some new shirts. But, of course, I'm going to pass these on to our designer friend who works with the company to do our shirts to give it a bit of a tweak, make it a bit prettier, because I'm shit as fuck. And then hopefully, but, I mean, that's not a bad idea, you know, the women being mental kind of t-shirt. But who would buy that, though?
Men.
Right, okay.
They wouldn't wear it in front of women's presence, though.
Men
Exactly.
and Susie Biker. Because do you know what? With the exception of, say, Susie Biker, I'd obviously, because I'd like to give her a good plunging.
Right.
Row your boat.
Okay,
right?
okay. Fucking hell, here we go again. Right.
Susie Biker's ass.
I love how suddenly you're now sexually harassing listeners. What's
I
to
was
lose?
exasperated.
Yeah, what's to lose?
When have I not?
Okay.
Listen, just because the friend request slowed down for a bit, right?
Okay.
They may pick up in speed. You
Right,
know?
okay. Guys, before we call
Can I
names.
tell the fucking joke I was going to tell without
Oh,
story?
Oh, right. Oh, sorry.
Come on, Mac. Come
Are
on.
we stepping on your toes here? I apologise. You fire away, sir.
Well, that story you told just now.
Okay.
it was quite old.
Was it really?
She went back and cut off his cock.
Eh?
Did you not see that?
I've not seen any follow-on to this.
As a follow-on.
So hold on. So she's... Oh, that story is... She was old.
Huh? It was very old. She went back, chopped off his cock, got into the car and started driving down the fucking...
You are shitting me.
Driving down the big...
Where was this story?
Aberdeen, apparently. She started driving down Union Street.
Oh, here we go. It's a joke. Okay. Sorry. You
She started
carry on,
driving
sir.
down Union
Right.
Street, and there was a car behind her,
Oh, right.
following along.
What's worrying?
Just with kids in the back.
Oh, kids in the
Like,
back.
You know what, Duthie Park or something.
Right, fabulous.
And I was
A wee day out, if you will.
a nice bijou day out.
Offer an
there.
ice cream at Dirty Park.
Yeah.
Maybe a shot in the shoots.
99 with sprinkles.
The piss-soaked shoots. Okay.
Maybe a bit of cottaging.
Okay, right.
So, she's driving down Union Street and she takes the cock. She fucking throws it out the sunroof.
Hold on, she's shaking the cock first.
Ah, she's a fucking, you'll never see this again. Throws it out the sunroof.
It's on, okay.
It smashes into the windscreen.
Oh,
in the car
no.
behind.
Okay.
And the father thinks, oh no, because he's got kids in the back. He goes,
Naturally, yeah.
He says to our little daughter, he says, oh, did you see that fly that just hit the windscreen of now? And the little daughter said, yeah, I did. Did you see the size of the cock in it as well?
Why?
I would honk my horn.
Oh, if only had a horn. But then you broke it.
If I had a button just now that stopped the show,
I'm going to add a horn to the wish list. Folks, dhbvideo.com. Go on to the link there for Amazon wish list, and you can buy us a horn.
see if you can add a fucking joke book to the fucking list as well.
Oh, I've got an infinite amount of cool jokes.
Oh, cool, yeah. Before
Sweet
we
Jesus,
kind
I'll
of,
be telling nobody that one.
before we end proceedings for today's show, of course, we are recording this show on the Sunday. It's going to get released tomorrow night on video, of course, on YouTube, and as a podcast normal, because we can't record on a Monday night this week because I'm working. So before we end this show and move on to do other things, I do have one last story about a backpacker. Now, of course, one of our plans was initially for Fraser Stag was heading down south and like getting one of these kind of hostels. You know where you get like big kind of dorm rooms where you all crash together. There might be like 10 beds in a room.
Bunk beds and ahan.
Yeah, bunk beds and of course you all.
Chris Mark would object.
Exactly.
All these men
Too
sharing.
many men in one room together. So too many men in one room. And of course occasionally if you're a solo backpacker and you take one of these beds, you're playing potluck. Because you've no idea who's a farter, who's a snorer, or who's a sleep shouter.
Or who's the postman,
who's
and who's the Chris Mack.
Exactly. So here's a letter that was found in this hostel down south, and I forget where it was again, but it was a backpacker, and left a note saying, "Dear Bed 72, I hate you. Please, for the love of God, get your sciences checked out before you ever sleep in a dorm again. Because of your ear-splitting snoring, none of us got any sleep last night. We tried to wake you up numerous times, but to no avail. I would literally rather suck the Chow Ming's dead dick than spend one more night in a room with you. I recommend nose removal or euthanasia. You destroyed my happy place. With the fiery hatred of 1,000 burning suns, Bed 70, kiss kiss."
I'm going to start calling my Jakey Bird the fucking fiery heaven of 1,000 suns.
Your Jakey Bird.
My Jakey Bird.
What's a Jakey Bird? What's a? I'm scared to ask, but what's a fucking Jakey Bird?
My yogurt cannon.
Your yogurt. Oh right, the Jakey Bird.
Jakey Bird.
Why is that Jakey Bird?
And I heard it once when I was working.
Your yogurt.
A mother referred to her child's penis as a Jakey Bird.
Fuck off.
Because he zipped it up in his jeans, that's why.
Right.
That's why she was telling me. No. He zipped his Jakey Bird up in his jeans. You should have seen him. He was fair running about the house.
Now, see,
That's happened to me before.
on the subject of Chris Mack thoroughly welcoming his homosexual inner man.
Okay.
Have you
Embracing it
got
with both hands.
Have you got the letter that was posted on the DHB page for everyone to post on that came from a trucker? Did you not see that?
Oh, I did see that. Yes.
Have we got that to read out on the Chris Mack theme?
I don't think I have it handy, to be fair. Sorry, I've had a bit more notice about that idea then.
Sorry, but obviously I'd forgotten about the entire, how shall we say, pink parade that's been going on in the Chris Mack's pants.
The Pink Parade.
Yes, the pink parade.
I like that. If ever was a show name.
The Pink Parade.
In Chris Mack's pants.
In Chris Mack's pants.
What the fucking Pink Parade? Can we stop that? Because it just sounds shit. You know, fucking. Oh dear.
Don't tell us.
I am hurriedly scurrying through the chat group here to see where it was posted,
Because there was
a cracker. If I remember
was a
correctly.
humdinger.
So essentially, give us a bit of backstory as to
Right,
what
well,
happened
basically, there was someone either filling up petrol or something at a truck stop, and had potentially either helped out a fellow traveller or whatever, and the guy had gone to sleep, some trucker, and in the morning there was a wee letter underneath the old wiper of the truck from an admirer.
I can't seem to find it, sadly.
Motherfucker, because it's funny as fuck.
I'm scouring away here.
I'll have a fucking quick swatch myself.
Because I mean, I think the rough draft was not the trucker helped the guy with some directions, seemingly.
It could well have been. I think it might have been a delivery trap or something like that. I'll have a quick look.
We are essentially the worst podcast in the world right now because talk about unprepared. Talk about useless content. Talk about useless hosts. We've got the whole shooting match. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Okay.
I know the kind of joke you're going to make there, but don't say it. Fuck it.
Now, I'll have a wee spadgy. I'm sure that the Lurch has got something to fucking talk about.
Goodness, I haven't got a trucker joke. I'm trying to think of a trucker joke. I don't have one.
I don't have one either.
I would make a shit uncle without a trucker joke.
Do you know what? I think we're going to call an end to the show. Because we are, of course, expecting another show to come in here shortly and record their stuff. So we're going to call an end to this one. So, guys, that's been it. Lurch, before we go, do you want to say hello to anybody, goodbye to anybody? Or?
Hello and goodbye to everyone.
To everyone.
I love you all.
Oh, love you all. I believe you've had some listeners in this past week in the shop that have said hello and stuff.
Quite a few. Quite a few that don't say hello.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Say hello. If you go in a store, say hello.
Say hello.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. Pink, what about yourself? Anyone say hello to, goodbye to?
No, just hello to all the listeners. Give us some more reviews. Buy some shit through Amazon. Listen, there must be people out there. People have been paid. Christmas is gone. You've got a few fucking readies in your pocket, and you're going to spend some money. You're going to go to Amazon, like most people, other shops are available, but always check the Amazon price, because if you buy it through the DHB Amazon link, you give us a wee tickle. Now, I like a wee tickle, preferably between the balls and the ass, right? But if you give the show a tickle, it means we're going to keep going. And there's not going to be great big pauses like in the fucking Bonobo show, where there's like fucking episode 6 and then episode 7 2 years later.
Right, okay, okay. As Pink said there, of course, guys, it's your purchase in the store, your use of the Amazon link, and of course any donations you make or anything at all you do to help the show out really keeps us on the air. You know, you pay the bills here, we keep everything afloat, and we keep the show going ahead. So, and we are planning to release more content, and there should be a new thing on the podcast feed this week. More details to follow shortly. That's pretty much all I can say, guys. Thank you very much. Toodaloo. Good night. God bless you. Bill, been lovely. I love you in your pants. Toodaloo. Hey!
If you was to buy a Bitter Sound hoodie on Amazon through the wish link, imagine the tickle we'd get.
What a tickle you get.
Oh, you get a fair tickle the price of those hoodies.
Don't, because we'll get an angry email.
Don't wash them, the fucker shrinks.
Right, okay.
Sausage tits.
That big black ass.